Hey guys, we're actually going to go ahead and do two Geekfuel unboxings in one go because I have March's box still and April's box just arrived. Time got away from me and I just didn't get a chance to unbox the Geekfuel for March, which I'm okay with because if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I've been a little bit on the fence with whether or not I wanted to keep Geekfuel, especially in light of their recent change with their pins. So this will give me a really good opportunity to take a look at two boxes kind of close together, and maybe this will be the deciding factor of whether or not I want to hold on to this box for a little longer or not. So I have my bedroom door open, so the cats are kind of running a little wild since I just got home from work. So if you see furry beings kind of jumping around or my attention wandering, that's why. But anyway, let's get into Geekfuel. I think I actually have these in order. I think this is the March one and the one that's down next to me is the April one. So let's go ahead and take a look and see. And of course, if you're interested in Geekfuel, I will put the link down below. It's a good box for people who are maybe looking for all-purpose geek stuff. They don't typically have a theme each month, but they do draw from a large variety of geeky things. So if you or someone that you're looking to gift this to likes a lot of different types of things like gaming and movies and books and that sort of thing, then this might be a good all-purpose box for you. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. So it looks like there is a letter in here. And let me see what this says. Let's see. So, beginning in May, Geekfuel is going to be shipping quarterly under Geekfuel EXP instead of monthly. Because the boxes are going to be bigger and better, it says, with over $100 value in every box guaranteed. So if I am interested in checking it out, then I don't need to do anything. It'll automatically enroll me. So that might be enough to kind of stick it out for a little while longer to see how the boxes change. So there you go. All right, we have Pugnato as our magazine, and this is for issue number 39. It doesn't say what month. I'm assuming it's March. Does it say? Does it say? It doesn't say, but I'm going to assume it's March. So we're going to go with that. And I always do like their little magazines because not only is it have information about the items inside the box, and there's usually also a spoiler card, so the magazine and the spoiler card are separate, but there's also usually just little articles about, you know, geek stuff, games coming out and movies coming out and that sort of thing. So, first item in the box, aside from the stuff, is the pin. And like I mentioned, they have changed how they're doing their pins. It used to be that they had a custom pin that was done with their mascot on it, which was really, really cute. Now they're going to be doing a partnership with Pin Pals and on different themes, and it looks like this month's their theme was Alien. So that's really cool. What I don't like about it is how damaged my packaging is. It is ripped here up at the top, and it's very scuffed on the back. So the one thing that was always really cool about their custom pins with Fuel, the robot, was that their packaging was just always very cool and unique and special. And this just kind of, I mean, it's a cool pin, don't get me wrong, but it definitely looks like something that I could pick up at, you know, Hot Topic or something. But let's take a look at the pins. The rare was the Chest Buster. And then of course the other options aside from the Xenomorph, which is the one that we got. You could have gotten Face Hugger, or the Ovomorph, or Ripley. And then the Chest Buster was the rare. So, that's cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to this, only because I've got a really good friend of mine who is a very big Alien fan. And this might be something that she would really enjoy. So, I might pass that along. Next up, we have a little treasure box. It's got a keyhole there. And inside, we have a Pokemon keychain from Loungefly. It is a Pokeball. That's cute. Does it open, or is it just a Pokeball? Alright, so it's just a little rubber Pokeball. It doesn't open or anything like that. Just kind of, it kind of feels like those flex balls that you know, the stress balls. But it's, you know, good quality. Nice heavy duty. Probably not something I'm going to hold on to, but that's cool. So those are two items that I'm probably not going to keep. I'm just kind of keeping track just to kind of gauge the boxes now. Next up, we have a scaler, and these are the kind of like the cord scalers that you can, you know, tie to your headphones or whatever. And I got Bebop from the Ninja Turtles. So it'll be interesting to take a look at the spoiler card to see what other options there were available. I'm not a Ninja Turtles fan, so that doesn't really appeal to me, but it's cool. And they always have a downloadable Steam game, so that's fun. If you're interested in trying new games, might be a good option for you to get, because they always include some sort of downloadable game. And then the last thing we have in here is our t-shirt, and I like the little box that it came in. It's very space oriented. Our t-shirt this time around is a black t-shirt with a whole lot of color on it. And, oh cool. Here you go. Looks like it's a nod to Infinity War, Avengers. Very colorful, very bright. And the movie is actually coming out this weekend as I'm filming this, so I will definitely have a new shirt to wear to the movie. So that t-shirt is going to be staying with me. The other things I'm not so sure about, but the shirt is definitely staying with me. Alright, so those are all the items in this box. So again, we had the Avengers shirt. We had the mystery keychain, and okay. The mystery keychain, you could have gotten Pokemon, which is what I got, or Star Wars, which I would have much preferred. But that's okay. I guess I don't need more keychains. The Ninja Turtles NECA scalers, you could have gotten any of the Ninja Turtles, or Bebop, or Shredder, I guess. I got Bebop. And then, of course, the alien pins, which I already showed to you. So, alright, so I'm kind of bummed about the keychain now that I know that there were other options, but that's alright. It's okay. Somebody will get great use out of it. I've got a teacher friend of mine who loves putting stuff like that into her little prize box for her classroom, so it will go to a very worthy cause. I'm not upset about it in any way. It's just keeping track of the items and what, you know, would come to me this particular month. The only thing that I'm probably going to be interested in keeping is the shirt. Everything else I'm gonna rehome. So that's something for me to kind of weigh as I decide if I want to move forward with this box. So we will now take a look at the second box, which is for this month, for April. So let's take a look at what's in this box and see how that one does. So, alright. So again, we have our magazine, which we will take a look at later. I actually like reading through those. I find them to be really kind of fun. So, okay. So let me take this back based off of what I see in this box. So the one that we just opened was April, which makes sense because of the Infinity War shirt. I'm seeing some Ready Player One stuff in this box, which of course came out in March. So this must be the March box. So now we're looking at the March box. All right, so the first item in here is a crystal key ring from Ready Player One. And it looks like there's a code involved in this that would help me potentially win a virtual reality glasses. So here's the keychain, and it's not actually crystal, it's metal, but it's decorated. And that's kind of cool. And I don't want to show you the code for the thing because, you know, I might win it. So I'm going to have to check that out. So I did see the movie. I did enjoy the movie. So I like that item. That'll be fun. Our pin, which is, again, bent up. I'm not sure why these are coming in sucky quality, but this time around we have an X-Files pin. And I want to believe is the pin here. And it looks like the rares were the Gray Alien and the Richard Langley pins. So, you know, X-Files is a franchise I enjoy, and I think the pin is really cool. And I like the packaging that it comes in as a full thing. I think that's cool. I just wish it wasn't damaged. So, not a fan of that. Okay. Next up we have our code for this time around is for Showdown. It's the Steam game. And then we have an X-Men vinyl bobblehead. Collect them all. So let's see, since it's a mystery box, let's open this up and see what we got. Alexa apparently has disconnected from the Wi-Fi, so she's letting me know. Alright, so our mystery X-Men bobblehead. Let me see if we end up getting something I don't have. Cockeyed a little bit, but here we go. And he's a 1 in 12, so he's not uncommon. So, very cool. Oh, it looks like they're all 1 in 12. Well, that's no fun. No rarities? There's got to be some sort of rarity in something like this, but we got our little beast dude, Kelsey Grammer. I'm always going to think of him as Kelsey Grammer. Anyway, that's cool. He's kind of fun. We'll hold on to him. He's a fun one to kind of add to my little shelf of bobbleheads and figures that I have kind of collecting back there at some point. Maybe I'll show you. But anyway, moving on. So, the last thing we have in here before the spoiler card is the t-shirt. And they started putting these in boxes, and I'm not really sure why, but whatever. It is a bright yellow shirt. Very bright yellow shirt. And oh, that's cool. Okay, not crazy about the color, but I accept it for what it is. It's a Captain Kirk shirt. That's cool. That'll be a fun one to wear for like conventions and stuff. Very lemon yellow t-shirt. Alright. So, spoiler card. Looks like for the shirts you could have gotten either Captain Kirk or Spock. I'm fine with either one. I would have preferred Spock only because of the color of the shirt, but I like Captain Kirk, so that's fine. The Pin Pals, of course, was the X-Files. The Crystal Key everyone got. Everyone got the Steam game. And it looks like the Funko figures you could have gotten any one of the 12. There was no rarity with those. So, okay, so for the second box then, the items that I'm going to be keeping are a little bit more this time around. I'm going to keep the key chain and the X-Files pin, and the shirt is definitely staying with me as well. So, and Beast will probably stay with me at least for a little while. We'll see what happens with that. Not entirely sure if I'm going to keep him, but he'll stay with me for at least a little while. So, the second box is a little bit better for me in terms of things that I'm going to keep for sure. And I'm intrigued enough with the change that they're proposing to do with the box to stick it out and see what happens once they've changed over. So keep an eye out for Geekfuel EXP whenever that actually starts shipping. They said May, so I don't know if that means they're actually going to start it in May, or I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. If they're doing it as a quarterly box, I guess they would do it at the start of May. I don't know. Guess we'll have to see how that goes and how that plays out. And I will certainly show you when the Geekfuel EXP box shows up. If you're interested in signing up for it in advance, of course, link is down below. Definitely go check it out. But otherwise, if you're on the fence about it, you might want to see a couple of unboxings first before you decide if this is going to be the right fit for you. So, we'll see you next time. Let me know what you thought about this and whether or not you think I should stick it out with this box. I'm kind of curious to see if it'll change or not, but let me know what you think down below. See you next time.